kicker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from the Superdome. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by a three-time Pro Bowler, owner of over 35,000 passing yards in 11 seasons, the veteran Andy Dalton. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
I love his football IQ. I love his ability to have people rally around him. And as he likes to remind me all the time when I get ready to call one of his games, I can run it a little bit too. A nice presence to have on your team.
Dalton sets up play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Under pressure, they got him again. Justin Houston, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 33. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here come the Ravens, and that means here comes Lamar Jackson, league's MVP and an All-Pro in 2019. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Kamara. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Andy Dalton. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the 1st down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the 1st down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
It was Justin Houston who got him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry from 19 yards away. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
2nd and 5 now. Dalton, and he's got the hook up to left. And he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there. After one, 7-0. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson now. They'll set up the screen to Drake. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing is Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. James Prochet. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. So Dalton now. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Dalton, 1st and 10. He completes it to Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 32 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, those body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Jackson on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And Jackson throwing once more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. And Andrews lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson from the shotgun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Dalton. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
The Saints take over first and 10.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So it's halftime. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And Charles, I mean, look, you don't bench a starter of his caliber, but 4 first-half interceptions. How do you handle it from here?
Well, the easy thing is right away you try and run the football, take some pressure off of it, but you know the defense understands that as well. My second thing is give him throws that are safer, throws that he's confident in, the ones that he likes to make. And that way, you try and get his confidence back up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. The Ravens send their punt around now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Landry now on the return. He did it again. 55-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Passing. It's Dalton. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dalton now to pass. Going deep here for Landry. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find some open field here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. Taken down at the 47-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And some room to maneuver. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Andy Dalton. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They